morning, beautiful people. Welcome to yet another episode of the Younib Breakfast Show with me, Peninah, Wachera. I hope you guys have woken up well and are excited to face your day. So today's morning affirmation is I act with courage and confidence. So today we are telling ourselves that we should be courageous and we should have confidence, because actually the reason why I'm saying this affirmation is because today we are going to be speaking about a conversation that requires courage and confidence. And guys, without further ado, let's go straight to the morning bite of the day. As you can see today, as I said, we are going to be speaking about a conversation that requires courage and confidence. Yeah. So today we're speaking about entrepreneurship, and you guys know that it takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of confidence, hard work to become an entrepreneur. Yeah. So today, joining us to help us be able to tackle this conversation is a guest, and I'll just go straight to introducing him, or to let him introduce himself. But before that, thank you for coming. Please feel at home.
Yes.
Kindly look at your camera and tell us who you really are.
Thank you so much for inviting me here. Yes, my name is Martin Mkoto. Yeah, I've been in the field of entrepreneurship and the field of arts for some time. Yeah, I think that's all. I run a business called Wepupu Graphics. Yeah.
Okay, and that is why he's here to speak about his entrepreneurship journey. Yeah. So I know you're a jack of many trades. Yeah. I already know that. But before we start to the conversation of entrepreneurship, tell us your brief journey before you started entrepreneurship.
Okay, so I didn't know I'm starting. The way you are in college, you have plenty of time. You know how you see videos trending, those things that people acting, shooting, anyhow. So that's how I started. I was doing accounts in school. Then I was in second year. So it just started itself. I mean, we came together to act those kidding, you know. So we started. I was an actor, the main actor. I had a group, so I was leading actor in that group. So the content was mine, and the character name was Papa Wepupu. So we were a group of people. So, and it was something like it was mine because I am the one who started it. I mean, I brought them together. I shared the idea. Then we just started acting, you know, and the accent of the dialect of Papa, Papa Wepupu was a lawyer, you know, just like a character. So those people, we started together, but you know the challenges. You know, it was not formally created. You know, I'm the one facilitating. We don't have monies to edit, so what we'll do is just we go shoot using my phone. We go shoot. I later in the day or at night, just compile the videos using my phone. So I started like posting on YouTube. It was called Papa Entertainment. So those people came, you know, dynamics of having very many people who you didn't formally create a group. So people started leaving, you know, people you know those dynamics.
Yeah.
So I found myself I've remained alone. And the skill, you remember, it's a phone. The skill. So when I was advertising on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe, like, comment, people used to see on my status.
Yeah.
Then people started engaging, especially pastors. I've been raised in a background where I've interacted a lot of churches, a lot of pastors. I also play piano. So those at that audience started seeing, so they started now, the YouTube thumbnail.
Yeah.
So when I was creating for my channel, they used to see as I post.
Yeah.
So they started engaging. Can you create something like this for the church? Then I just found 3, and they were paying 300 shillings. I create every Monday. I create a sermon series for 3 different pastors. So I'm a student. Then I'm given 300 by 3 people. That's 900.
900 shillings, yeah.
Every week. That was my first motivation. So I will do everything to make sure by Monday evening I have them done. I send. Then I get that 900 shillings. That's how I started. I didn't start like have plenty of money. I want to create this. This is the strategy. No, that's how I started.
Yeah, it's very interesting to actually know about that. Yeah, and it shows also entrepreneurship has always been in your blood. Yeah, you see, because you started doing something, you also founded something, even though it was in the art or the media industry. You see, but it is still entrepreneurship. Yeah, so I want us now to go to how Wepupu began. Yeah, so let's go there.
So Wepupu began. Okay, in my introduction, I said I had a name. Wepupu is not my name. It is not even related to where I come from. Wepupu came from that character. Character, Papa Wepupu. We had someone called Onyi, the one, and Humphrey. They gave me that name. The way you just sit down, suggest names. But it was not for Wepupu graphics. It was just meant for, because we had Mama Peninah, and it was, Luya setup. Mama Peninah, Papa Wepupu. So in that's how I came up with the name. So after the group, everyone went his own way. I just remained Papa Wepupu remaining alone. Now Papa Wepupu can edit, thumbnails, not like videos and everything. No, just thumbnail. I can edit your image. Remove background. Not removing with softwares. I was removing using online tools. Just upload your image like that. I had no idea that I'm founding a foundation for a company. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I started slowly by slowly. I started like, okay, I can do this. Thing can work. If it has worked for this time in school, I think it can work. Then that's how I started. Where people started from there. Yes.
Okay, so where did you get the financing? Ama ilianza tu from your idea?
Now, maybe I'll share. In school, in college, I was doing a CPA, but it was not my thing. It was something that my parents wanted me to do. Accounts, especially my dad, really wanted to have an accountant in the house. And from my background, mathematics was my thing, and he was pretty sure that I'm going to pursue the accounts. But it was not my motivation, because I have never believed in employment. Giving someone all the rights to tell you go home, and you don't have anything, something you're doing at home. That is not my thing. So being an entrepreneur in accounts, it's very limited unless you have plenty of monies. So I was doing that, but it was not my thing. My thing was music, and art came later. But from childhood, I was music. I played instruments for more many churches, as I can say. So that's how I started.
So did you have people who, for example, your parents or friends of goodwill who came together, or you asked for funds so that you can start the company?
No. Actually, I didn't know even, I don't know if you're getting this. I had no starting point, like I am creating now a company from today or next week. We are launching something very official like that. It started just like that. Now I had 3 clients. I started getting clients. Clients of clients. So clients get good service, they refer you. Not as a company, just as someone to do a poster. Like that. So that circle started expanding. Then I saw now an opportunity. This one requires now for me to have a physical shop. I didn't start with the computers or everything. I just got one desktop. It was costing around 20,000. Then I just set up, not even a physical office before then. I was doing the house. I just got internet, then started doing the house. Now I moved from phone to desktop. So I will just wake up, sit there. So that's how I started learning. Now the challenge came that I don't have the skill, but I have the motivation. So I started doing what? I started watching on YouTube, getting the skill. So after I installed the internet, now it was now me to know how it works. Remember, still in school, so I didn't have like something set up, money, or someone coming in with finances, or maybe shares. No, okay, maybe it's coming, but I have never had like a time when I say that now this person has financed me this particular amount. Let me go do this. Yeah.
Okay, and I hope people at home, you are getting the importance of referrals. Yeah, we always told that it's important for you, if you get, even though it's one client, you do for free, but if you do it perfectly, they will always refer you to somebody else. Yeah, so that is one of the marketing strategies that most people tend to ignore, but it's really, really important. Yeah, and also you've mentioned about us trying to skill up. Yeah, you see, you just didn't sit down with the thumbnail that you just knew how to make, but you decided to also go take it up to yourself, to go and do it, maybe to get a course on YouTube. You know, some people may be complaining, oh, it's so hard to get courses, oh, I don't have the finances to do the courses. Yeah, so it's important for you also take up the responsibility. If you're trying something new, it's very, very important for you to try. Kuna YouTube. Nowadays, YouTube is an academy, guys. You can always go there and learn about it. Yeah. So to my next question, you already said about how you started the Wepupu graphics. Yeah. So how did you now start ensure, or how do you do to be able to stand out from the rest? Because I know there's a lot of graphic companies around. So how do you stand out?
Now, Wepupu, first thing, I am not lining myself to be a best graphic designer. Wepupu has 4 things that we are doing. First thing that will make Wepupu stand out is because when you are looking for the advertising package, you don't look for several people to come and help you do this. Like you look for a graphic designer, then you look for printouts, someone to print for you. You look for digital marketing. Those 3, all those, we offer it as a package. Now we are all in one, like end to end. You need you need graphics. Designing. We design for you, and we make sure that the quality, we don't we go for quality rather than quantity. Let the client get the quality first. Then after you get the quality, you can do everything that if you have a poster or something designed, that thing you cannot get it, then you stay with it. You need someone to show you how to make people know what you are doing.
Yeah.
So also we do that. So all in all those services, 3, 4. That's designing. We design, print, advertise, and the most unique thing that we do, we offer advice. We advise clients. This is your target market. You can do this to make sure that you stand out in the market. Yeah.
Okay, so that is how you guys stand out. Anyway, guys, I hope you're following up. And as we think about this conversation, as we think about entrepreneurship today, I hope also you're taking your time to actually make sure that you are learning something, and also to make the time or take the time to ask yourself whether what you're doing is what you're passionate about. Yeah. So I want us to take this short break, and we'll be back with more. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
Je, wewe ni mfanyabiashara katika sekta ya elimu, afya bora, usafiri ama unamiliki kampuni yoyote ile? Ungependa kupata fursa ya kutangaza biashara yako ili kuwafikia wateja zaidi? Usikonde. Runinga ya Younib inakupa fursa ya kupeperusha matangazo kuhusu bidhaa na huduma unazotoa kwa bei nafuu. Kwa maelezo zaidi, wasiliana nasi kupitia nambari za simu 0750344700 ama kupitia barua pepe marketing@younibtv.com. Jinyakulie leo. Younib TV, ever the best.
Welcome back. This is still the Uni Breakfast Show with me, Peninah, Wachera, and my lovely guest here. And today we're speaking about entrepreneurship journey. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this conversation, and also you can get to interact with us through our social media platform. Younib_TV on Instagram, Younib Media TV on Facebook, and there's a number on your screen. You can SMS or WhatsApp 0719 144 144. Remember to use the hashtag YBS or Uni Breakfast Show with Peninah, Wachera. Yeah. So back to the conversation. We know a lot of people mostly grow when it comes to entrepreneurship. They grow through mentors, through support from other people. So did you have any mentor who helped you maybe at the start of Wepupu?
Yeah. Remember, I was in college when I was starting. Now, there's this friend of mine. He was not a friend. I mean, he was just someone a destiny
Helper.
Helper. Yes, I can call him. His name is Bob. He has a brand called Recon Branding. That person we met. We used to meet at Mahindi Choma. So alikuwa anakuja hapo karibu na gate ya shule. So tulikuwa tunakutana hapo, but sijui kitu anafanya na sijui anajua mimi ni student. So he just created friendship from there. Then he told me one day in the conversations, I asked, what do you do? Then he told me, mimi ninafanya hizi vitu za graphic designing, you know. So nikamwambia mimi nakwanga very interested, lakini natumianga simu. natumianga simu. Huyo mtu Bob aliniambia hivi, enda get a laptop. Na ukiget a laptop, tafuta mouse. Wezi fanya graphic designing bila mouse.
Yeah.
Those are, I'm quoting him. I mean, wezi fanya graphic designing bila mouse. Ukifanya graphic designing, then that's another day. Then I went to his place to visit him. Akaniambia unakaa hivi, hii mkono inakaa right, ingine inakaa left. Laptop ya graphic designer inakwanga imeisha hapa kwa left. Alafu mouse ni hii. Not every mouse unaweza fanya hivyo tu, ndo maneno aliniambia. So I think he didn't give me money. He just advised. Then he told me this. Just get to know, jua kazi na unitafute. That was his words. I mean, those were his words. Jua kazi na unitafute. We jua kazi kwanza. Actually, he likes saying that statement. So, ndajua aje kazi. Go to YouTube. Look for these things. I'm going to share with you links that are going to help you to do this. Hey, watch and nitumie links. I was not sleeping. You know, it came in a way like, mimi si kujifunza kazi from, yani unajifunza tu kazi na ujui what next. Uko na client, anataka kazi, na wewe haujui kufanya. Sasa, what next? Enda YouTube. Juu yeye ako busy, huwezi muuliza. Mimi nilikuwa namuuliza, hii pen tool inafanyanga nini?
Yeah.
Nikimuuliza ya tatu, ananiambia, wewe nilikwambia aje, jua kazi ndio unitafute. So narudi YouTube, pen tool. Sasa unatumia hiyo pen tool, na sasa ujui kumanipulate the pen tool. Sasa utaenda YouTube, watch video kama 5 za pen tool, ndio kuja ufanye kakitu kakufanya once. You get it?
Yeah.
So that is one client. Nikimaliza hiyo client, and God was faithful. I mean, nikimaliza client, mwingine anapata kazi. Na hiyo kazi sijui kufanya. So sijui kufanya, nitaenda YouTube. YouTube is, I mean, sijui inaweza, si professor. Unaona kama mtu angekuwa na knowledge ya YouTube.
You can do everything.
I mean, it has everything. You can be professor or anything you want from YouTube, as long as you know how to use it, because it can be exploitative. Mimi nilikaa chini, nikachukua time yangu na nikadedicate on YouTube. Nikachukua hasa kale ka TV yangu in the house, nikaweka juu, nikamount kwa ukuta juu, desktop chini. Sasa ni mouse, naona nafanya. Naona nafanya. With motivation ya, by kesho jioni, client anataka job. That was my motivation.
But it's so good to find there are people who still can help. You know, most of the time we get to hear, ama tunasikianga tu watu, you go, maybe I come to you and then you say, mi siwezi kusaidia. You know, some people are very selfish with whatever
Sure.
they have, and it's not supposed to be the case. Yeah, it's good sometimes to just help. And then from your story, I've also learned that it's very important to actually just go out. Just go. Don't stay in the same place, because you see, it's at the random places that you get help, or you get to network, or to get to learn, or to talk to people who might help you in whatever you want. Sindio?
Yes.
So anyway, going back to the conversation, definitely when you talk about entrepreneurship, most entrepreneurs or most people will always say entrepreneurship is not easy. And then when you ask them how, most of them will just go straight to finances. Hey,
Sure.
pesa bwana. This is so hard for money. So what are the challenges, or have you encountered financial hurdles when you're growing your company?
Yeah, definitely. Money is not everything, but is the only thing.
Yeah, true.
Finance is the main deal. You know, it is quite sad in the entrepreneurship journey. You really need to get to have strength, financial strength,
Yeah.
so that you can prosper. pesa inaendanga mali kuna pesa. So if you are starting from, you remember something that I've forgotten to tell you. My parents or any support that I could get, now it was not coming because now I am not on the line of what they want me to do. So anything that I'm getting right now, okay, the finances comes from my endeavors. I don't have cash. And if you want to supply, I mean, you want to have a good deal. Ama utapata hiyo 500, utapata 200, 300. Kwanza 300 is very common. 300, 300. Posta 300. They are very common. But you see, ndapata clients wangapi wa 300 ndio hata nilipe nyumba, wacha hata kufanya. It was a challenge, a very big challenge. It is a challenge even up to now. If you get a business, a very serious business wants to brand itself, it will go for companies, those people who have been there in the market, they have money, someone who can come and brand, then wait for the payment. Where are you going to get the cash? I mean, to brand for someone's business, full brand kit, then you wait for money. If you're starting, that was a very big challenge for me. So this is how I handle it. I just concentrated on knowing how to do this. Then I started now, getting clients. So that pool, in a month, I have 30 clients. Kila client amenipa hiyo 300. Hiyo 300 si kuli yote. Niko na deni ya Wepupu. I had 2 things I was running that time. Played music trainers. We were teaching in schools. So I was trying to separate the money from Wepupu and the money from plate music trainers. So Wepupu has got this X. What should I do with that X? Because now I was not paying rent, remember, I'm doing it in the house. Then that's after work. Naenda, I was teaching different schools, I was teaching, but under someone. So, mchana, tuko job. Usiku, niko job. Not job, niko college.
College yako ya YouTube.
Yes. So, ako kadogo, that kapulu. Kadogo, ndo kalifanya. Nika create hiyo kitu, nikaenda kununua sasa a laptop, Wepupu graphics. Doesn't mean Photoshop or a picture or posters alone. Graphics is very broad, Now getting to the relevant tools for me to deliver, it was my first challenge. I need a laptop. I need a seat.
A
comfortable seat. Juu unatoka hapo unasikia hiyo usiku kiamuka ukienda kulala, because nilikuwa na kaa hapo karibu 7, nikitoka hapo ni 4 ama 3. Venye alianza tutamaliza wote, hata kama sijui hiyo process. Kuna sometimes the challenge of watching YouTube is anaruka step, anajua unajua. Huyu mtu anafunza anajua wewe hiyo unajua. Zina ujui. So to go and get that small step,
you have to go to another video.
Then come back. So those 2 shillings, hizo 200 nilichanga, nikanunua sasa an advanced ilikuwa tower desktop, lakini sasa hii inasimama hii. That's how I could now start, Photoshop, for example, Adobe Photoshop, you can learn for a year just to get to know the basics, so that now maneuver around the tools. If you open that, you are new, then you open that software, hata utachoka. Juu ukiingia hapo ni black, unaona. Anything that you're going to create comes from your head. So you need to know, to be up to task, so that you can deliver. So I needed, because now the first desktop ilikuwa ina collapse, crash. Unaanza, unafika mahali inatoka kwa screen tu inaisha. Unafungua tena, like that. So that was the first challenge. So the first challenge was get the cash, then buy another laptop mwenye iko na capabilities za ku run that software, that program without crashing. Hivyo sasa. So yeah, how I handle it, niliweka kwa hiyo pool. Nilisema hizi siguzi. Remember kuna support. Now remember this, we are talking about corona era.
Yeah.
You are in the house. My dad amambiwa sasa sisi juu ya corona sisi hatuwezi kukulipa sahi. Remember those people who are employed.
Yeah.
Sasa corona imesha chapa employer. We ni nani ubaki hapo? Home. Then we are like stuck. No money, no cash. So ndio nakwambia zile 200, 300, 400 niliweka pamoja nikajaza 37,000 nikaenda kununua hiyo tower. So that now for Photoshop, that was for only Photoshop. Then advancing, when people graphics doesn't mean is posters alone. It's even graphics is very broad. So videos, animations. So how to do them? You need a very good machine. That's how. Nikapata hiyo sasa hiyo. That was the first challenge. But challenges hazishangi. Sasa unapata hiyo, unapata hii nayo haina graphics card. So huwezi fanya animation, huwezi fanya Premiere Pro. Because I wanted to create I didn't have a mind of getting a group. Me, it was one man. You want a video, I deliver. You want a photo, you want photo mount, I deliver. Yes, you photo mounting, I'll get it because siwezi acha opportunity hiyo naye sasa. I don't siwachangi opportunity. If I have an opportunity, I maximize it. Yes. And for you to come back, I make sure nita deliver kama mzungu.
Right on time.
Right on time, first thing. Secondly, I was not like kubagua customer. Huyu ako na pesa in corporate na huyu ni mtu tu wa huku. Kila mtu ni Wednesday na deliver Wednesday. Professionally, kama ni business cards ziko branded, hakwe ni mtu wa chini kabisa anauza bajia kwa njia, ama ni mtu mwenye ni corporate, ni bank fulani nataka brand kit, delivery quality the same. So that one has really helped me because those people keep on referring you. Like I've been working with some organization called the Residential Tourist. That was one person we met at church. They always, they help those people coming from outside, especially in America, to come and settle in Kenya swiftly. So, kama wewe sahi uende South Africa unataka kusettle. It's a challenge. So they take that opportunities. So I met him in church. Then akaniambia. Nikamuona nikaenda kwa advertise. Nikamwambia, now I have this, I've been doing this. So that one is called Philip. When I referred me to his friends wenye ni wametoka wote, they are from South Africa. They wanted to not from America. They wanted to settle in Kenya. There are so many. So I did business cards for him. He carried that business card to them. Now they were like, just sasa mtu akikutana na mzungu anataka kuweka maximum price. And that is something that is killing entrepreneurs, I know. Because now mzungu venye atakutana na mtu mwenye aongezi price. And that's why I've worked with them for quite some time. Because if these people know that if I want something, I can check the prices online. Sasa wewe you meet with a mzungu, then you want to do times 4x, 4 times the price. So you are like, okay, mimi nitafanya na wewe hii kazi leo, lakini kesho sikutafuti. Then you are there. Kesho utatoa client.
Okay, so I hope we are all understanding and getting to learn a lot about entrepreneurship. We are seeing that entrepreneurship needs thick skin, yeah? It needs a lot of dedication. It needs a lot of time, yeah? So as we think about this, I want us to take this short break and we'll be back with more conversations discussing entrepreneurship.
Je, wewe ni mfanyabiashara katika sekta ya elimu, afya bora, usafiri ama unamiliki kampuni yoyote ile? Ungependa kupata fursa ya kutangaza biashara yako ili kuwafikia wateja zaidi? Usikonde. Runinga ya Younib inakupa fursa ya kupeperusha matangazo kuhusu bidhaa na huduma unazotoa kwa bei nafuu. Kwa maelezo zaidi, wasiliana nasi kupitia nambari za simu 0750344700 ama kupitia barua pepe marketing@younibtv.com. Jinyakulie leo. Younib TV, ever the best.
Welcome back. This is still the Uni Breakfast Show, and today we are learning about entrepreneurship journey. We've gotten to understand the challenges that entrepreneurs face outside here, yeah? And coming back to the conversation, I want us to learn more about now balance. You've been saying, Martin, that you have been doing a lot of things. In your story, tumesikia pia, there's a time ulikuwa unatoka kazi, you're coming back to just sit down so that you can learn the skill. So how was it balancing for you? And now, how do you balance your normal work, being an entrepreneur also? Because I have the advantage of knowing that you don't only do the Web People company alone, you have something else on the side. So how do you balance all this?
It's a challenge. Sometimes you get pressure, you know. Sometimes those close people, things like you don't have time for them. You know, sometimes my friend was telling me the wife used to call the mother, telling mother, "Mom, enyewe tu niko na kijana yenu lakini ana time yangu." It's a challenge, but it's just a matter of planning yourself. No, you know, these things you just work for 3 things. You just work for your parents, for yourself, and for your kids. It's all about shelter, those basic needs. So if you concentrate so much on money generation, you will forget about where that money should go. Yeah, it's something that I'm learning to have discipline. Like Saturday afternoon, I always tell myself no turning on the computer. Hakuna kuwasha computer Saturday. You know, Saturday I wake up, I go to church for practice. I happen to play, to be an instrumentalist. Then after there, just go home and relax on Saturdays. So it's a discipline. I think people should know this is discipline, because now, you know, the way I was creating kwanza kumea mguu, mikono na hizo vitu. I mean, you're trying to maneuver around to know the market. How is the market? Then you need to deliver should not carry away yourself. You don't have even time. Let me tell you something. Graphic, like for me, in my field, needs, my biggest asset is mind. No, actually a computer. Anyone can take a mouse and do what you can do.
Yeah.
As long as the person has the same mind that you have. Anything, interpreting a content, I get a client. As a client, you should explain to me your idea until we are 50-50. I've gotten the idea fully so that I can deliver. So this mind, if you overload it, it will. There is a time nafika hivi kwa computer niko blank. I mean naenda blank kabisa. Umefanya kazi mchana yote, then usiku unataka kufanya kazi. Inafika tu mahali unaenda blank. You need to rest. Sometimes unapata hakuna time ya kurest. So I have learned to have a discipline where I know this is my time. This is the time that hata ikweje, this the minimum time I should sleep. This one. So before that, just a discipline. Yeah.
So how do you separate work and now your personal space? Because you see, you've said you can arrive home and tell yourself, okay, I'm not working, simply because everything, your home is like your office also.
Yes.
So how do you separate the two? Like, now this is time for business and I need to do business, or this is now my time at home.
Okay. Okay. For now, I think it's working. I'm not married yet. For now, it can work. But, okay, anyway, when I'm at home, my office is somewhere. A seat. I should sit on that seat. But when I'm not working, my computer is off. I'm on the seats. But not on that seat. Yeah. If I sit, I always tell them, I'm not switching off on the computer. I am not sitting on that seat. And when I'm okay, it's funny the way it's coming out, but it's like that. So I can be on my phone. When I'm at work, I don't.
You don't use your phone.
Phone is for back and forth or with clients. But sometimes, or most of the times, if I get work during my personal time, I will not open until saa ya kazi ifike ndo nianza kufungua kazi za clients. Because now, for now, I'm working with around 3 people. But initially, it was just me alone. So unaweza jisahau kabisa, time for recreation hauna kabisa, paka kufua. I mean, utengeneze nyumba.
Yeah.
Hauna. Because it's not about money. Creating the trust that this client gives me work. If I give this person, the Wepupu Graphics work, by Monday asubuhi, hata kazi ikuwe rushed aje, ata deliver. So you are creating that. Na unajua sometimes akili inakataa kufikiria haraka. So wewe unataka kudeliver, na akili imekataa kufikiria. So like, me, I always go to sleep. Go take a shower, sleep even 5 minutes. Many are the time that nimefanya tu hivi kwa kiti. Akili
ipungue,
relax. Because you are blank. Yeah. At the end of that question, to that question is just have a discipline. This is my time. We are looking forward to get married,
Yeah.
So this is my time with the family. This is work time. Yeah.
So having a sense of discipline is what keeps you balanced.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you've mentioned about you're working with other people, like you've employed other people, right?
Yeah.
So how has it been your journey to maybe seek more people? How have you been bringing the people in? Has it been maybe you've been doing interviews? Because I know most of the people, when it comes to entrepreneurs, and it's so hard to trust other people with what you do, because you're like, I will start trusting these people. They will not maybe deliver the right way. As an entrepreneur and as human beings, we have that faultiness. Like we feel this person will not deliver however I want it to. Yeah. So you feel the need to always be the one doing it. So how did you get the idea of, no, it's my time to get someone else to help me do this? And then after that also, how did you get now to, did you teach them, or were there specific steps that you use so that you can be able to trust them with your company?
Now, I happen to now started, I mean, after I was sure that many, now when I went to corporate world, I realized that these people, they want to work with physical office. And in physical office, you cannot be there full time, you know?
Yeah.
So the essence of being there full day, I mean, when someone knocks, I'm there, came up. So, and I wouldn't be there. Like, that is true. For me to sit down 8 to 5, it is close to impossible. I'm not that kind of a person who can sit and wait for a client for that long. So, being in the field, you know, even if you in the media field, you know how you created relationships, you know how you created friends, gotten friends with the same mindset, you know. But now you need to be very careful in choosing. You need to be very careful in choosing who have this right mind to help you grow. Because sometimes people come. The most dangerous thing is I've created. And that one happens with us. I told you I was teaching under someone.
Yeah.
So we broke up the group. That person was unable. He was not paying. I'm not sure it was from the sources or him. So that group broke up. Someone went ahead and recreated the band with the same name and registered it. Sasa wewe ulikuwa unalipwa na huyu mtu na haukuwa unalipwa. Sasa wewe juu yeye yako ameregister hiyo, akaenda, wewe ukaenda ukafungua na ukaregister. You get it now? It is a very big challenge. Now, see, I've dedicated my time. Imagine now we are around 4 years or so. Then you just come, you employ someone who comes and shuts you up. So you need to get the people who has the right mind. Don't limit them. Tell them, kazi ya wepupu ni ya wepupu. So as works come in, please, wacha kazi ya wepupu ibaki ya wepupu. You work with, I don't limit them. Because now the main work, they receiving the guests, then maybe printing, you know, you cannot do all that alone.
Yeah.
You need someone. Hauwezi, hata iwezekani ati uchukue kazi ready to print udeliver. It cannot. So just get the right people. I just got 2 people for now who I can trust, and their mind is they know, they have learned my mindset, my motivation, what we are aiming to. Where are we aiming? They have the same mind. So we are moving together. And for now, we have like 2 years now since I got them. We have been moving just I mean, we don't crash. I mean, yeah.
Okay, that is nice to know. And it's important actually. Most of us, tunajuanga, we say that we can't, most entrepreneurs actually, they say that most of the time they want to do everything, but sometimes it's good so that you can be able to grow. It's important to trust people who know what you want, with the mission, your vision, and they will be able to help you get there. So I want you to look at the camera and maybe give advice to an entrepreneurship who is starting out.
Hey there, I know you are watching this show. Yeah. What I can tell you is go for it. Stop feeling like you are inferior. Stop putting the monies first. Just go for it. If it's your destiny, it will come itself. Just push towards it. Yeah, don't fear. Fear is something that that postponing next year, tena next year ikifika unaweka kwa hiyo inaitwa hizo vitu utafanya year goals. December 31st saizi uko karibu unapanga kwa zenye za next year. Ya last year ilikuwa hapo, the other year ilikuwa hapo. Just try and see. God is always faithful. I believe in God, and he will, I mean, if you just show interest and work, you will get to it as you want. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming and for sharing with us the journey. I know most of the entrepreneurs or most of the people who are watching this maybe will get motivated to now start, to see, because most people are afraid of starting. And as I said courage. It's good to have courage, because once you have courage, then with that, and you trust yourself and your confidence with whatever you do, then all will work out, in the long run. So thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much actually for taking your time and coming here. Tunashukuru.
Asante.
For everyone who has made this show a success, thank you so much to Elias Mushina, our director, and also the camera person. Thank you so much to Benjamin, who has been also part of the set designing. Thank you so much, Ben, for being our timekeeper today in this show. It's because of these people that you get to see the finished products. We work as a team so that everything comes to you the way it does. And to you, our viewers, thank you so much for always just taking your time every morning to watch us, the Uni Breakfast Show, every morning, and to get your daily dose. Thank you for always interacting with us, for always talking to us. Remember to use actually the hashtag Uni Breakfast Show with Peninah Wachera, and let's interact. So until next time, do have a beautiful day ahead. Goodbye.